Hello everyone, what's up? It's Dee over here. I want to wish you welcome to my virtual magical space, as always. Now, this video is for my Aquarius. We are going to see what the month of June has in store for you. This video is for everyone who has their sun, moon, rising, or any other important Aquarius placement in their chart. We are going to see the general part and then the love part. So let's get started. Let's see, Aquarius. I'm sensing this will be an important month when it comes to love. But let's just see the general first. You have here Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay, we have Seven of Coins, the Fool. Seven of Wands upright. Wow. So you'll definitely be influenced by a big breakup this month with the Death card here. I feel this will be something that will change your entire month. It's like a lack of continuation with something. Because here you had certain plans, certain visions, certain goals that you wanted to turn into certain actions. And even if you tried to be nitpicky and you tried to do your best in terms for this to succeed, unfortunately it will fail. I feel that this is somehow in your interest. Now, I don't know if you actually wanted this or not, because with the Seven of Swords here, I get mixed energy from you. It's like part of you thought that this is something that you should have. So you were very much going with what society thought was best for you or what others thought it was best for you. Pretty much everyone, my Aquarius, except for yourself. So it's like you tried to hide the fact that you don't know much about this or you're not as knowledgeable as you would like, and you just moved forward with it until something came along and it was like a no. Now, I don't know if you started this or it just crumbled apart on its own, but it's definitely something that feels like relief, even if I'm sensing here a lack of direction with the Fool in reverse. You may be feeling lost, which is not necessarily a bad thing, giving up on the fact that you just worked so hard to be where you wanted to be, and you just invested so much energy into this. Yet, for some reason, it just feels like relief, because you're just someone who appreciates freedom so much, And you felt a little bit trapped here, it's what I'm getting. You felt trapped, you felt misled, you felt misunderstood. So you just acted accordingly. You weren't honest with yourself and therefore with other people involved in this. You just somehow lost yourself into this. And it feels like a good thing for you to put a stop to this. Now I'm sensing here that in the first week of June, you will be so stressed because of this. But when something about this breakup will happen, or when the breakup itself will happen, you will feel so much relief. Everything will just come into place for you. Your advice this month is to relax, reconnect with yourself, because only by connecting with yourself, by grounding yourself, by spending more time in nature, my Aquarius, you will be able to finally find yourself. Because I'm sensing here this is a great month for traveling for you. A great month to explore things. You need some pause for you to rethink a lot of things. So take the initiative to do something, organize something. Organize something easy, something enjoyable. It's also what I'm picking up. Something that you would just do as a hobby in your free time. And before you just draw any conclusions out of this situation with the Death card, just relax. Because if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you want, then you won't be able to make a sense out of what happened. So this is why I'm saying take it easy. Because if it's something that you need to figure out, you will figure out. This will just come with time. And just accept the fact that even if things don't go according to your specific plan, you're still on the right track according to the universe. Which is something very important to know here. Because I just sense you have so much things you want an answer for. You have so many questions. And this is normal. Just embrace this confusion that you're going through. And know that the more you embrace your confusion, the more you embrace your lack of clarity, the more you are closer to finding yourself, closer to embracing a new sense of identity. But first, you need to see where you are. First, you need to accept things for what they are. So, you need to be looking forward. But you see how this person is looking behind, it's looking at their past, at something that has already happened. This is totally okay. First, you need to acknowledge the situation and just see why you are doing that. See how does it help you, even if you don't realize it. How does keeping you stuck is helping you? Think about the positive intention behind it. Because every time we want something, my Aquarius, even if we want to get past that thing, the reason why we are still in it is because we have a hidden positive intention. Like, for example, let's say that I want to move on with my life because I feel my life is pretty chaotic. I just cannot find any ways to do that. And I'm just thinking, why is this happening? Because I really want to move forward. I really want to take much more responsibility for it. Well, one of the reasons why I cannot move forward with my life may be the fact that this is how I feel much more in control when there is chaos in my life. And this is like my hidden positive intention that's keeping me stuck. So in a way, I need to find a way to take control of my life that doesn't imply chaos. This is just an example. This is something that is part of my own personal journey, and I decided to share it with you just to give you a general idea of how sometimes, even if we think something on a conscious level, there is also a subconscious reason that's affecting our intention. Our intention to move forward, my Aquarius. Now let's see. This feels very, I would say, heavy. It feels like on one side you feel very easygoing, and on the other side you just feel a lot of pressure because you feel you need to do things in a certain way, but those things didn't manifest the way you wanted to. And this is totally okay, because I'm sensing here you are dealing with a lot of responsibility this month. So don't be so hard on yourself and expect it to have it all figured out, because this is not something that's in your benefit when it comes to your own personal growth, my Aquarius. And this is also not something that the universe wants for you. So keep that in mind before you judge yourself. And just take things as they come this month. This is what I have for your general part. We are going to see what's going on in your love life. Let's see. Aquarius love life. Oh, ouch. Some cards decided to fell on my leg. We have here, give me a moment. Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords, okay. Queen of Cups, okay. It seems like you're caught in something that's pressurizing you very much, my Aquarius. Now, we have here two different situations. But either way, you feel forced to take a decision, or you just feel that you just cannot go on like this because it's not in your benefit. You feel somehow trapped. So give me a moment here. I'm seeing here you will be very admired and appreciated this month, because you'll just exhibit like a new persona. A new persona is like a different word. You'll just be very mysterious for a lot of people around you. You will just attract a lot of eyes on you, maybe because you went through a complicated situation with someone from your past. This could have been a breakup or a distance that came between you two, or just a complicated situation that played out differently. And because of that, maybe the people around you are just waiting to see how maybe you will react to this. Now, this can be your group of friends, or this can be someone you cared about, someone from your environment. It's like they are analyzing you, and part of the people around you, I'm sensing here, they are maybe a little bit gossiping about you, or just thinking that how can you deal with this in such a great way, you know? I'm sensing here a little bit of envy. It's like the type of people who some of you may be jealous on you for some reason. And the other ones just want to get close to you, they just don't know how. Because you're very mysterious, you're sending a lot of signals, and people are just intrigued by you. People are fascinated by you. It's like part of you is very rational, yet very playful and very friendly, while at the same time they just change moods very quickly. They are very emotional, and then they just go from a good mood to a bad mood. You're very open. It's also something that I'm picking up. And this is something that the opposite sex finds quite intriguing, my Aquarius. And I'm sensing here, this is mostly for my feminines, the situation that I just described. And for my masculines, we have like this month you'll be getting closer to 2 women specifically, and you'll just see that you get along very well with one of this woman. This woman will be much more friendly, and she will just be much more, what's the word, much more clear. She will just have a much more clear attitude towards you, like a friend, so to speak. And the other one, she will be much more emotional, much more sensitive to you. And this other woman, she will just talk a lot about her own situation when it comes to love, the difficulties that she's been going through. And you'll just feel very close to them by the end of the month. It's something that I'm picking up. And at some point, you will feel the need to choose between them in a way. But this will be very hard for you because you'll just feel an attraction for both of you. For both of them, sorry. This is for my masculines. This is interesting because either if you're a feminine or a masculine, it's like I'm just seeing a complicated situation for either party. But nevertheless, I'm sensing a month here where you'll just feel that you're going to evolve a lot when it comes to understanding others, understanding your emotions, which I know that sometimes is quite a mystery for you, my Aquarius. But you'll be understanding your emotions, not in your usual way, not in the way where you'll just party, express yourself, vibe there for yourself and others. You'll just understand your emotions by understanding other people, which I think is very interesting. It's like this month, maybe you'll be having a lot of interesting dates, a lot of interesting ways of connecting with people. This month will just feel like an adventure for you. This is something that comes up very strongly. And your advice here this month when it comes to your love life is to just take it easy. You don't know what you're doing in order to have fun. You just have to take things one step at a time here, and everything else will just come into place. sometimes things are indeed confusing. So let's see a much more specific advice for you if you're a feminine. This is much more about your logic and your way of being. It's about the fact that you should trust yourself. You should trust in your emotions. And you shouldn't be worried about how you appear in the eyes of the others. You should just be yourself. And if someone doesn't understand you, then just let them be, because it's not your responsibility to explain yourself. It's not your job to figure stuff out for them, right? So just let them be. And for my masculines, the advice here would be to, when it comes to the feminines that you're interacting with this month, pay attention to their actions and their consistency towards you. Not necessarily towards their passing through emotions. Just focus on something that's consistently out there. Because it's very easy to just get lost in the view, so to speak, or to just be confused between the people that you're interacting with. So this is something you should be taking into account when it comes to your love life. Yes, I can definitely feel that you're recovering after something big here with the Three of Swords. My Aquarius. So, as I've said in your general part, it's okay to not have things figured out. It's totally okay. You're definitely doing the best that you can with this situation. And just take it easy. Listen to yourself, listen to your own emotions. Know that this month is going to be an interesting period. And just the way the universe wants to for you to explore things by meeting other people, by interacting with other people. You don't have to be perfect here. You just have to be willing to explore. You have to be willing to experiment, have fun, be yourself, be playful. So let go of inhibitions, let go of any rule that you feel it's imposed by society when it comes to behaving in a certain way. There is no one out there who could tell you how to behave, my Aquarius, and you know this very well. Oh, you definitely know this. I'm just saying this as a reminder that comes here very strongly. Just be yourself and just have fun. Also something that comes out to me. Take this as a period where the universe wants for you to get to know yourself. It wants to just relax and find your own boundaries find your own preferences, likes, dislikes through the world around you, through like the whole world. And when I say world, I'm talking about people, I'm talking here about parties, even specific things like food, lasagna, nature, trees, crystals, lamps. I don't know, now I'm just getting random. You know what I'm talking about. Just take things as they come. This is what I have for you, my Aquarius. Thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. I'm sending out many sparks your way. And tell me more about who you are and your situation in the comments. I'd be more than interested to know. I'll see you in my next video.